went out there thinking that the game was over. We watched the game the other night and saw that they made 215. So it was certainly not a matter of being complacent or anything like that. The bowlers tried all the different plans we had for both Gale and Kohli. I think at the end of the day they both played very, very good knocks. They're both destructive, and unfortunately when we had our opportunities we didn't grab them, and that probably in the end cost us the match. They offered, well, Kohli obviously offered a chance, and who knows what could have happened, but that's cricket. So I can't fault the effort of our guys. They kept trying right to the end. Bangalore probably could have cruised home there, but we fought hard and gave them a scare. So I was proud of that. Oh geez, all three of them were. Dave Warner's was magnificent. Chris Gale's was magnificent, and so was Kohli's. So they're all probably on a par really. Except that two of them got the right result and one of them didn't. So unfortunately that's the way it went tonight. Oh no, I thought at some stage during this tournament, we've already seen other teams open with spinners, so it didn't come as a huge surprise. Plus we also knew that the wicket had a bit of moisture in it, and it was just sort of holding a little bit, and there was an odd ball spun early on, so it was no surprise they did that. Unfortunately, he bowled well and we didn't get on top of him in that period. Oh, look, I don't think boys get intimidated because a lot of our guys have played in front of big crowds before. A lot of them have played here before. Maybe a few of our younger guys, it's a big occasion for them. A couple of our young quicks haven't played much cricket here, so you'd have to ask them that. But I think they handled it pretty well, and we did have quite a young bowling lineup, so I think the experience will stand them in good stead. It was nothing more daunting in 2020 than bowling to Chris Gale and Dilshan and Kohli in these sort of conditions with a crowd baying for Bangalore. So hopefully our young guys will take a lot out of this. Yeah, look, he fought back really well. The kid's only 18, so it's easy to think that in a big game like this you can just expect a young guy to turn up and do the business. But he's got a long way to go. But he's such an exciting prospect, and the way he fought back with the ball, he got us back in the match. So just goes to show his character, that at 18 years of age, even though things hadn't quite gone to plan earlier in the match, he was able to turn that around and get us back in the match. So that's full credit to him. We definitely felt like we were in a tougher pool than we were first time around. It seemed like there was probably a lot stronger teams in this tournament, and no doubt we knew any team that was in this tournament was capable of winning on any given day. I think we've seen that throughout the tournament. Both pools were very tight. And I guess what hurt us the most was probably not getting a semi-final in Chennai, because we played all our matches there, and that's the way it goes. But we can't argue with that. We've been outplayed today, and hopefully our young guys will learn a lot from this experience and come back better next time. No, I don't think the dew played any part tonight. The ball seemed to stay dry, and we certainly didn't have to change it, so that had nothing to do with it. I think it played pretty much the same throughout both innings. Well, obviously playing in Chennai might help, so I think that might stop them getting 200. But it's a totally different wicket there to bat on compared to here. It's a bigger ground as well, and probably a little bit slower outfield, so that might help whoever they play keep them under 200. But then that 180 might be enough for them anyway, because Bangalore have still got a very good bowling lineup as well. So I think their bowlers will probably enjoy bowling a bit more in Chennai than bowling here, because it is tough work for the bowlers.